Hey, life is boring. What's up? Is a culture detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to do an album review on the latest Mon Laferte album, Seis. Mon Laferte is a Chilean singer-songwriter, and she is now living in Mexico, and this is her sixth album, I think, because it's called Seis. So, yeah, ran into this album in rateyourmusic.com, gave it a listen, and I think it's pretty good, but I think that's as far as it goes. Now, I'm no expert on Latin pop music as well as rancheras music, and this album has a lot of ranchera on it, but not completely. And not too long ago, I've covered Natalia Lafourcade's latest album, which I really, really love, and that album is full of rancheras. And this album is also partially full of rancheras and partially some other Latin pop as well. But the first four tracks essentially are all rancheras tracks, and they're all just kinda okay. We have the album opener, Se Me Va A. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mispronounce some of these because I don't speak Spanish. Leave me alone. Se me va a quemar el corazón, which basically means like my heart is burning, I think. And I also did some translation here and there, just to understand the song titles a little better. But yeah, as far as Ranchera's music goes, it's actually kind of plain in my opinion. While I really love the ferocious, the very expressive vocals throughout the entire album, I think instrumentally it's just a little bit typical and a little bit plain, and the most well, not the most, but the gripe I have with this song and the following three songs is that while the hook is there, it didn't really quite grab me as I would have liked it to. Once again, we get these really ranchy horns, simple guitars, drums, and cinematic vocals that I really like, but again, the melodies, they're just not strong enough. These same statements pretty much apply to the next three songs, Amigos, Simplemente No Lo Vi Venir, and Amado Mio. There are also a lot of love songs on this album, but later on in the album we would run into a few songs that are not actually love songs. I don't think so. We have Canción Feliz, which is actually the first song that clicked for me on this album. Also, probably my favorite song off of the entire album. I don't know why, but lately I'm just really into moody music, and this song is really moody. It has really dense, flavored strings, and there's a groove behind this track, which is really nice. Also, given that this song is called Happy Song, Canción Feliz, Happy Song, it's pretty much normal to expect some sad lyrics in the song. And we have the chorus, and there's this refrain being repeated, Canción Feliz de Soledad, and this basically means like happy song of loneliness. And so this song is also simultaneously kind of about loneliness, and there you go. La Mujer is a song featuring Gloria Trevis, I think that's her name, and it's a really catchy and poppy rhythmic Latin pop song with very nice keyboards and very nice duet vocals. A lot of chemistry between the guest feature and Mon Laferte. Also, I just realized that my hair is whack. Oh my gosh, my hair is just whack. Just ignore that. Just pretend that you can't see what's on top of my head, okay? Just ignore that. Next up, we have Calaveras, and this track, it's a really special one as well, and I really like this track as well. So Calaveras basically means skull, and I actually kind of see why. This track to me sounds like a James Bond movie theme song if James Bond is Mexican. And we got these very goofy horns that are paired with these very danceable grooves, and it's a very cinematic song. There's something really action-packed about it, which is really interesting. Alright, next track. Another really good song. Aunque te mueras por Volver. And this song is also kind of a love song. It is a really simplistic song with nice descending chords. And we got these vocals, the drums, and the vocals take the driver's seat on this song, being under the spotlight, while we have a bit of bass and a bit of strings in the back, which is really smooth, really fluid, really nice. And then we have the track La Democracia, which instrumentally and melodically is pretty tame, not as strong or as compelling as other tracks, but given that this track is called La Democracia, it is more of a political song. There's more of a socio-political undertone in the lyrics, especially when you look in the lyrics where it talks about violence and the people. And given the political movements of the past 2 years all around the world, this is no surprise. Then we have the track Esta Morra No Se Vende, which is a jaunty Rancheras track with some strong instrumentals and nice vocals. Not one of the better ones still. I still think that it sounds a little more mild than I would have liked it to, but still not bad. And the next track, Que Se Sepa Nuestro Amor, is a slow-paced ranchera song with Mon Laferte duetting with a male vocalist. And even though instrumentally it's still a little mild, I really like the chemistry between them, and I think the chorus with the very extreme ups and downs really gives this track a bit of personality, which I really like. Devi is a sweet and endearing ballad that's also worth mentioning on this album, and the following track, Se Va La Vida, is also a ballad but way more toned down, not really all that memorable. And finally, the album ends off with a more upbeat and exciting rendition of the album opener, Se Me Va a Quemar el Corazón. And while I like the idea that they're doing a cover song of their own, and it's upbeat this time, and with a band behind it, I just find the horns on this track kind of stiff, kind of robotic. And vocally, it's fine. Instrumentally, it's just a little tamed. But still, overall, I'm enjoying the majority of the tracks on this album. I think Mon Laferte has a lot of talent for singing and songwriting. There is still room for improvement, and there's still room for, really reaching a point where the music is something that really pops out and really stands out. But other than that, I think it is a really solid album with a handful of highlights, especially in the middle of the album. My favorite track here is Canción, Feliz, and my least favorite is No Lo Vi Venir, I guess, if I had to pick one. I'm giving Mon Laferte with Seis a 7 out of 10. So, if you listened to the latest Seis from 1 to 10, how would you rate it? Like, and subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching. I will be reviewing a bunch of albums: Greta Van Fleet, Upika, The Black Keys, Sons of Kemet, 21 Pilots, a bunch of other albums that I forgot to mention, but